What's going on, YouTube?
As a non-nuclear weapons state,
What's going on?
provided that
Welcome to Uncle Pop Out Truth Seekers. I thought I'd come on for about 10 minutes. Look at this. I found out America bombed Iran.
The attempts of Western countries to justify the US and
So what's really going on with it?
I
don't have a clue. But a lot of people say a lot of things.
We, of course, recall that the only source of reliable information in this regard are the relevant reports of the IAEA Director General, and those reports never indicated that.
Pull it up.
And they never said that Iran may be engaging in the development of a nuclear weapon. The objects that strikes are being launched against are under the agency's safeguards. That is to say, a priori, they cannot be used for any such activities. Against this backdrop, we expect that the IAEA Director General, Rafael Grossi, will provide unambiguous assessments and will condemn this latest undermining of the NPT's authority and undermining of the global regime for the non-proliferation by the USA and Israel. Nuclear energy objects, including the Bushehr nuclear power plant, cannot in any circumstances be the target of strikes by forces. That is unacceptable. Mr. President, we note that today's events were the latest phase of consistent escalatory steps around Iran by Western countries. Its territory in June 2025, and the US's open interference and the open interference by US allies in the domestic political situation in Iran in January of this year.
Sticking their nose and we ain't got no business.
Failed attempts by the United Kingdom, France.
It's an ongoing thing for America.
The mechanism to restore the effect.
And what that's all about, really, I want to know.
Resolutions, the so-called snapback mechanism. However, that did not happen. Russia and a number of other UN member states repeatedly and in detail explained the reasons why the United Kingdom, France, and Germany did not have the right to invoke that mechanism. However, that did not work, and the United States and Israel once again have brought military force to bear. There are obvious parallels in
I'm
the
just
events
gonna
of
check and make sure we're good. I just want to run it for a few minutes. Really ain't got too much to talk about, but just let them talk.
Their invasion of Iraq by saying that there were weapons of mass destruction present there that no one actually found. In 2023, US Vice President J.D. Vance said that the Iraq campaign was unforced. As a result, innocent Iraqis and Americans died.
I know some of the stuff that they talking about, I think it just happened. So if it just happened,
in the statements of the European colleagues,
well, I ain't gonna say it just happened. They had to get the media and get the news, but you see who China, Russia, and China joined together. Russia joins Iran. What this is, y'all, what's really going on? Russia joined Iran. And I just found out too, Iran had bombed, let me see. It says, here it is. I think it should pop up.
Condemning only Iran's strikes.
China and Russia slams U.S.
Just think for a moment.
Russia act, China rips into United States over Iran strike. So it just need somebody to call that garbage out. Need to call it out. Now I don't know what Trump part play in it. They saying, I heard one source say it came from him getting revenge on certain people and stuff like that, right? Could be. Cause he known for doing that, going and getting his lick back. He one thing about Trump, he ain't gonna throw the rock and hide a hand when it come down to war. When it come down to taking people's shit, He ain't finished. He gonna throw the rock and then hide the hand. Like, nah, he gonna let everybody know what he doing. He told you what he was gonna. He told you he was gonna come after them folks. So whatever. To me, it's got to be deeper than what he really leading on to tell us. Like, you got to like really follow it. A lot of people say the hell with it. But here, I don't got nothing but time on my hand anyway. Here, I'm gonna look at it so I can try to find out what the hell really going on. But I know Putin and the China president, they done united. So they this video got something to do with them trying to talk to tell America, man, y'all out of pocket. America out of pocket, and they being called on it. I ain't seen it where joining together.
Distinguished delegates.
Now here the United States finna respond.
Is a moment in history that requires moral clarity, and President Trump has met the moment. The most fundamental duty of any sovereign government is the protection of its people. Operation Epic Fury is directed towards specific and strategic objectives: to dismantle missile capabilities that threaten allies, to degrade naval assets used to destabilize international waters, and to disrupt the machinery that arms proxy militias, and to ensure the Iranian regime never, ever can threaten the world with a nuclear weapon. As President Trump said last night, for decades, the Iranian regime has willfully destabilized the world. It has killed American forces and citizens, threatened regional allies, and jeopardized the security of international.
I think they talking about he really talking about Israel.
Massive support
I think that's what Israel doing. That's why they fighting each other. Israel and Iran. I think it's Israel doing it. Like America always point the finger at somebody else, but when they do that, 9 times out of 10, it's America doing that shit. America and Israel.
For the actions of this regime and the IRGC with their lives. No responsible nation can ignore persistent aggression and violence. The regime in Tehran has led attacks that have cost American lives. Hundreds of U.S. Marines in Lebanon, thousands of troops in Iraq. American hostage after hostage has suffered. Our ships fired upon dozens of times in the Red Sea. Iran has armed and financed militant organizations that undermine lawful governments and destabilize an already fragile region. Iran's continued pursuit of advanced missile capabilities, coupled with its refusal to abandon nuclear ambitions, despite diplomatic opportunities, presents a grave and mounting danger. The international community has long affirmed a simple and necessary principle: Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. That principle is not a matter of politics.
They always lying about these weapons, man.
The United States is taking lawful actions. This body, the United States Security Council, has acted repeatedly on this threat. 20 years ago, starting in 2006, Resolution 1696 demanded that Iran suspend all uranium enrichment-related and reprocessing activities, invoking Chapter 7 of the UN Charter and adopting a legally binding resolution. When Iran failed to comply, this council followed with Resolution 1737, imposing mandatory sanctions, including bans on nuclear-related materials and technology, asset freezes on key individuals and entities linked to their nuclear program, and establishing a sanctions committee. Subsequent,
I'm gonna look this up.
1747.
What do Putin got to say? What do Putin got to say about it? Because I still think Putin and Trump, I think they two peas in a pod. Both of them I think they really just, in a way, I wouldn't say the same people, Trump and Putin, but I know they relationship kind of strange. So I think they kind of like, I don't know, they could be best of friends behind the camera or behind they position.
These measures, again adopted under Chapter 7, represented the world's collective judgment that Iran's actions pose.
What does Putin has to say about the bombing in Iran?
Opportunities for an alternative path. Iran remained defiant, and the Security Council decided on September 19th of last year, 2025, to
Putin calls emergency meeting.
Snapback sanctions, sending a clear message that
This here Putin. I think that's Putin.
Diplomacy cannot succeed where there is no willingness to suppress, where there is no genuine heart for peace. President Trump said today, and he spoke directly to the Iranian. He said, "To the proud, great people of the
Bag
world,
out.
I saw tonight that the hour of your
Russia
freedom
lies.
is at
Go
hand.
with Putin.
The entire world has
Wonder.
mostly that irony that this same was about human rights and rule is presidency in this country. This
years ago with a mission to save people time from switching.
indiscriminate and unprovoked attacks by the Iranian.
Vladimir Putin reportedly held a video conference call with representatives of the permanent members of the Security Council, all five P5 members, representatives. He's had a video conference to discuss the situation in Iran. Meanwhile, Oman, which was the mediator between America and Iran, has also called for a Security Council meeting for ceasefire implementation. It could happen as early as tonight. It's just beginning to be daybreak. In fact, it's early morning there in New York. It could happen as early as in the next few hours. I want to go across to Ambassador Rajiv Dogra. Do you see the rest of the world being able to, drive better sense into both America and Israel? Or do you see this only ending, as President Trump has suggested, with a regime change in Iran? What do you make of the fact that President Putin is now trying to play peacemaker? The Security Council likely to meet in the next few hours. Can they bring pressure to bear on Trump?
Well, in any war, there are within wheels. The first skirmish between America, Israel, and Iran, people were surprised when it ended the way it ended. And there were sort of attacks on a Qatari airbase, American airbase in Qatar, which had no assets really to speak of. And there was a counterattack by America in the final stages, which did not have much of an effect because there was an understanding between America and Iran. Now, the first day has not really gone out as America had wanted. Trump had been talking of total collapse of the Iranian regime and total destruction of the Iranian establishment. That has not happened. On the other hand, Iran has given America a bloody nose. But it is not America and Israel who are standing in the way of stopping the war. It is Trump and Netanyahu who have personal stakes in starting the war because they had domestic issues that they wanted to divert their attention from. And that central fact has not disappeared and is not going to go away easily. Epstein is hanging like a ghost for Trump, and criminal charges are hanging like a dagger for Netanyahu. So it's not the American people or Israeli people who want the war to continue. But whether Security Council meeting will result in any resolution is hard to see because UN has lost its appetite for solving problems because it does not have that kind of a mojo. But President Putin stepping in is a significant factor because France has also given a call for Security Council meeting. Oman, the foreign minister went on American television yesterday night and said, agreed to all your nuclear demands. What else do you want? Violence was the chosen option of America and Israel. So unless there's a change of heart in Trump, and I think very little chances.
The one factor that is going in the face of de-escalation or
So think of it as like a TV ad.
Yeah, so it looked like a lot of stuff heating up. I mean, like it's about to pop. I don't know what's about to go on. But I know I don't believe I think United States ain't finna they finna bag off. I think China and Russia gonna make United States bag off. I really do think that it's a state of emergency. So let me go here. Let's see here. Open up another tab. Okay, I don't erase them yet. Let me go Israel versus Iran. Why are they fighting each other? Israel and Iran history of fighting each other. What's going on? Okay, let's try this one then. It said 24K. This was yesterday. Why did United States, Israel strike Iran? What really happened? United States and Iran. I mean, Israel are attacking Iran. Okay, I understand that. Okay, now I like this. Okay, 19. Why did Israel and Iran hate each other? Okay, let's go to the little short one here. Kudos to whoever did this video. Hold up, damn. Did I put it on mute? Oh, it's on mute. Okay. I got it. I'm finna bag it back. It's a 3-minute clip, I think. I just want to hear what they got to say, why they fighting each other. They heard that. Let's find another one. Let me find another one. I need somebody that a historian, a black historian, to explain it. Well, not a black historian, but let me see. Let's see. Let's see it can down to me. Asir, the Duke of Terrors. Yeah, let me end it. Yeah, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. My closing remark. I said 10 minutes. Shit going on 20, but my closing remark, I just wanted to say, like, no, like this during this time, there's some weird weird time. Not weird, but some time that that is really close to us than we even know, far as the brink of war. I heard a lot of people been talking about the Battle of Armageddon. The Battle of Armageddon. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back, and I think Dr. Malachi Z. York talked about that. So I think I'm gonna expound, let Dr. Malachi Z. York, free Dr. Malachi Z. York, free Larry Hoover, free all the tribal chiefs, free them all, and justice, love, and peace. And I think I'm out. Peace.